So now we're on our way to pick up Janie. Who are we picking up, Connie?
Janie from San Antonio.
Janie. I don't know how it goes. So
Bafana, I think.
Banana. Anyway, we're on our way. We just had breakfast, and Tony, Skinny Britches to Be, is in the kitchen talking to Alfred. And Sally's getting ready. She's taking a shower. And I'm dressed.
Party, apparently.
Yeah. Connie and I will be celebrating our 51 years of life on March the 3rd. So this was a treat. So, but I'm still taking care of Connie, and the ladies are just a plus, right? And, you know, this community has become family. And
who would have known? Watching YouTube, you would meet so many wonderful people.
And it's not just a YouTuber, like YouTube celebrity, yay, so-and-so's coming. No, I don't see it that way. Janie has become part of our family. We talk to each other more than once. Sally, I talk to her almost every day.
And she's in the UK.
Yeah, we talk to each other almost every day. So she's kind of like my sister. And so is Tony. Tony from Sacramento. Tony and Jim. Tony and Jim, to me, is more than just YouTubers. They're family.
Just like Rocky and Rich.
Right.
They're my sister and brother.
So we could name you all.
Armida.
So many of you.
A sister from another mister.
Alfredo, who are we picking up?
Janie.
Janie girl. Hi, Miss Janie. Miss Beautiful.
Oh my
You're getting
God,
in the front.
She said there's like a big old bird eye.
You're getting in the front.
Oh,
Hello, my friends. We are having coffee talk. Okay, so yesterday we got Tony's and Sally that arrived, and today we got Miss Janie here. Hey, that is your channel name.
What a face.
So today's coffee talk. Let's talk about what we think success
Let's
means
talk about
to us.
how there's so much wonderfulness can be in one confined space like this.
Well, the topic of the day, talk amongst yourselves. But the topic of the day is, what do you consider success? Okay? And hello. But I'll say this. I will say this, that success to me is not a number at all. Not a size. You know, you may think that, you may want that, but that's not what success is. You know, I'm healthy now. To know that I don't have any pills that I have to take down every day other than, vitamins and supplements is a great thing for me. To know that I'm going to live a year longer, Lord willing, this is what, if God wants me here, is success to me. To be able to do everything that I do right now, this moment, is success to me. To be able to know that my mind speaks volumes now to me than it did when I was 487, because my mind played tricks, you know what I'm saying? Played tricks on me and said, you need to eat more. You haven't had enough. Get fatter. Or, just to make a real short, simplified thing. And it hurt my body instead of me loving my body. And now that I love my body, I choose to say that I'm a success because I'm able to own that. When you're able to own what you love in you and embrace you for who you are and what you say and what you deal with on a daily basis, it can be overwhelming, but to know that you get up and do what you have to do to love you, that's success. Okay, I've spoken enough.
One of my favorite sayings that ties in with what you're saying is she found her worth was not measured by weights or measures. And I love that.
Yeah.
I love that so much. because I think for so many years, we were geared towards what the scale was saying or not saying.
Yeah, that was we were slave to it.
Right.
Yeah, we were enslaved to it. Even though I still use it as a tool, I'm still going to get up every morning. But it guides me. It's a tool that I use. It doesn't give me happiness. It doesn't bring me happiness. It doesn't bring me sadness. It's just a tool. And, those sizes change from, well, with menopause, I shall say that they change from day to day almost. But the scale, even though the scale doesn't change, your sizes will change, right, Connie? Connie's a witness to that. Yeah?
Yeah.
It's an amazing thing. So what is success to you, Sally? What is success? Where have you found success? Or what is success?
As I was listening to you and things were floating through my mind, one of the big things that came to me was I count myself as successful in this day, in this moment, in that I feel finally free. From obsessing about not being good enough because I'm too big, and no one can love me because I'm too big. And my success comes in that I don't think about that anymore. I not only, you go from that being what you obsess over to, then when we're in the zone, trying to lose the weight, following the rules, doing everything we should be doing, and then we get obsessed about the scale and how fast you're not losing, blah, 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 and then you get wrapped around the axle on that, and you stumble some more, and then you keep pressing forward, and truly, the success that I hold closest to my heart today are two things. One is that I feel free from thinking about it 24/7 because it is so ingrained in who I am today. I just live my life making good, healthy choices every day.
And she makes such good choices.
I know I'm annoying
I
people.
think she's gonna make us eat a lot of seeds and grains here.
I gotta get some
and
kale.
lentils.
And lentils. Yeah, they've eaten lentils, so everybody.
And they're good.
Well, anyway, but for me, this is the way I am now. This is who I am, so I don't have to think about it. So for me, success is being free to just live as if you never had that handicap being obese.
Exactly.
Because you don't even remember, you don't dwell on that, and you don't dwell on the strain of the process. Once you're just sort of there, you just are there. You're in the zone.
It's not like you forget where you came
No, you
from.
don't forget. It just becomes so ingrained. This is how you live your life.
Exactly. But you know why? It's because you've picked up the tool.
And you learn how to use it for
You
months
learn
and months
how to
and
use
months,
it.
and you never put it down. But it becomes a part of you.
Mm-hmm.
That hammer is molded into your hand. All right, here's my other thing I think of success, what I count as personal success. And it goes beyond just weight loss surgery. But I have met such wonderful heart friends because of the surgery, because of YouTube and Facebook. I met people that I connected with. And before YouTube and Facebook, I knew Tony before that. And so when you meet people who you connect with on a heart level, a humanity level, and we're here together, but this isn't a mini meet and greet, y'all. This is not what it's about. It's about, I came to see my friends, my good friends, and I wanted to spend quality downtime with my friends, which is difficult when you're in a mob scene in Vegas because there's so many things we all have to be going to do.
Yeah.
And when you talk to somebody on the phone every day, but then you never get to see them in the flesh, to have moments, quiet, just moments, coffee moments, wine moments, visiting, walking. This is all I wanted. I came back to England for this. And so I'm very, very grateful that I have friends that our relationships go beyond. Just like that tool became a part of you, the relationships can go beyond weight loss surgery, life, conversation. It's deeper than that. Real friends are real friends. This was a place that brought us together. This is a thing that we'll always have in common. But our friends of the heart are friends of the heart. And I love you all very much.
Yeah.
And Nisi D is coming tonight. Now, this is for you too, Miss Nisi D. And there's so many more of you that I'm not getting together with right now. But this just shows you there are really good, wonderful people.
And who would have known? Who would have known we could meet like this? Because, to me, YouTube was very
scary
It
to
is
literally
scary.
meet the actual person in person. I don't know if that person's crazy.
And not everybody
You
is.
know?
This was my nugget from the get-go, and to have her in the same
Yeah.
room with me was like, oh, hallelujah.
That's the
It's my
movie star
daily
back
nugget.
there.
The Daily Nugget. That's what we're
But
calling
you
it,
know
Jane.
what? But you know
But
what?
I'm here to
Without
pay homage to you guys.
But without the knowledge that I learned from Janie. Now, Janie was willing to do this. So see, that's another thing. You have to be willing. I mean, it's not easy
To
to,
open yourself up.
to do this and let
To be
everybody know
vulnerable.
what you are, who you are, you know, all wrapped into one. But Janie was willing to do her story, and she has no idea sometimes. I don't think she understands how much she has touched people's lives. And in my case, I was able to relive my life. There was a time where all I did was gain weight and not realize how much I need it.
Because you had your surgery and the doctor just walked away from giving you any info. I mean, it was a done deal. She had the surgery. Go and do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Live your life.
But back then they didn't practice what they practice now, so I don't
Yeah.
want to blame the doctor.
No.
But I do want to say thank you to the people that
Came
tell their
before us.
stories and still are telling their stories from the beginning.
And for
Don't
all the
give
newcomers
up.
that are coming.
Don't give up. We're not the stars.
Oh yeah. That's
Everyone
for sure.
that makes a video is the ones that
We're a
count.
star in our own story.
That's right.
That's right.
Yes,
We're a star in
everybody.
everybody here is a star in
Time
their
for
own
Jane.
story.
Preach it, sister. Go on.
That's
Say
all I
some
gotta
more.
say.
Nobody knows what you got to say. You got plenty to say when I get you on the phone. Come on, Janie.
I think by sharing, when we share our stories, it's like permission for other people to be real and feel safe. And I think that's a really important word.
But when I
else-
saw week 1, week 2, you know, I don't know that you put them in weeks, Janie.
Well,
I don't remember.
Mine was weekly.
But I remember her saying, "Oh, I'm doing protein shakes, and this is what I'm going to do for the first week, and then
My
I'm
honey
going to
bunny's
go to
behind us.
mushies,
He can be in the coffee talk too.
Oh,
then-
Alfred.
and then I'm going to do mushies,
There he
and then I'm
goes.
going to do solids." And
Your
when you
cup's
talked
right over
about
there.
solids and how they were, you were having issues with solids. I was already 4 years out and having issues with solids.
You must have felt really alone.
I did. I felt very, and Connie's the one like, somebody has the answer for you. So
YouTube. She kept telling you.
So I was glad. I
I
glad.
didn't even know what YouTube was. That's the story. The beginning of this story was I did not know what YouTube was, and I kept wanting to go back to this particular spot because I didn't know how to work a computer. And my husband goes, "Honey, you're in YouTube." What's YouTube? I want Rosemary to watch this lady. Where is YouTube? And we finally figured it out, and so she could watch. And I was like, okay, that's it. Rosemary, you have got to share your story. These people got to know you. And
But what would drive me crazy is that when you came on, Rosemary, I remember so clearly your first video, and
I
it would
was
drive me crazy
scared.
that your computer would shut you off in the middle of your stories. Remember, like it would only let you talk like for 30 seconds or something like that?
Yeah.
It was like the shortest, like blink of an eye thing, and I'd be like,
never
I want to help
forget
this lady, but I can't ever hear the rest of her story. I want to hear the rest of her story. But
Yeah.
she picked up
And
quick,
then-
though, didn't
Yes,
she?
she did.
I tell you what, the huge blessing was to find a person that cared enough to know that I had something to say and sent me an iPad because God put it in her heart. And that was Sarah from Australia.
We miss you, Sarah.
I love you, girl. And that's why I continue to do what I do, because of the gift that I was given and the way God blesses me when I give. And all I'm doing is telling my story, just like Janie did, just like Sally has, just like Connie's doing, and just like Tony's doing. We're telling a story, our story. We can't give you any information. We're not, professors at a college, and you're taking, you're sitting there taking all the notes, and you're going to be the, you're going to have an MD at the end of this. No.
Everybody's so different.
Life is a classroom. You learn something every day, or you might as well just not lay down and not get up if you're not open to learning. And that's all we do. We just share, and people pick up and relate, and that's what everybody else on YouTube
Thank you
does
for
too.
coming along, guys. And we will be doing a few more coffee talks. Nisi
Yeah.
comes tonight, and we will see you when we see you. Bye for now, guys.
Be
we love
successful
you.
in
Bye.
your own
I need you to go
right.
turn it off.
All right, this gives me a chance to do my own little side. No, just I didn't do that.
You got 12 minutes.
Never.